Okay, so my no buy list has home decor slash trinkets, skincare and less to replace, cat toys and less to replace, indoor plants, makeup and hair clips. The makeup no buy lifted November 28th, and my budget is $300. For the month of November, I spent $165.18, and then for December, I spent $257.29. This does not include food or presents. So November, I spent money at Shop Miss A, Amazon, and Burlington. And December, I spent money at Sephora Online, Amazon and Ulta Online, Ulta Store, Burlington, and Daiso. So now I'm gonna go category by category. So for the month of November, I spent $39.51 for beauty. For pain, I spent $48.15. For household, I spent $26.56. And then for school, I spent $42.33. And for fashion, I spent $8.61. Which, by the way, for school, I pretty much just count tools. I don't count parking and that sort of thing. And then December, which is when my makeup no buy was lifted, I spent $127 on beauty. $60.73 was on makeup. For pets, I spent $10.76. For household, I spent $52.73. For fashion, I spent $66.78. For November, I did receive money. I got paid $1,127 for my temp decluttering job from the summer. So that was cool. So the total amount of money I spent was $3,695.62. Because my budget was $300, I was supposed to spend $3,600 if I would have stayed with my budget. But I guess I went over by $95.62, which I'm a little bit bummed out about, but it's okay. And then there was 5 months out of the 12 months that I was over the $300 budget. I think I didn't set the budget until February. So I guess I have January off or whatever, but you know, it's still a lot. So for the month of November, like I said, I spent $39.51 on beauty, and basically it was just on depotting shenanigans. So I got these two palettes from Shop Miss A. So I got this one that has little faces on it. So this came empty and I filled it up. And I also got this one, which has little flowers. And again, it comes empty. The third palette I got was from Amazon, which this is a brand name. Again, it was empty. Kind of wish I would have gotten the black one because, like I said, it's pretty messy. This came with a few of these magnets and this tool. And the last beauty item I bought in November were these magnets. Basically, each of the things I mentioned was like around $10. Like I said in my last video, there's pros and cons to depotting. You can lose things. It's kind of a little bit messier, but I really like that I could shift things around and that I could see everything. So for pain, I spent $48.15, and I bought this diclofenac pain that's meant for arthritis, but my doctor had recommended it for me. And I had finished the previous one and I bought this again because I felt like it did do something, but now I feel like it doesn't do anything. And then I also got this roll-on pepper thing. It's called Arth RX. This is actually really good. It has red pepper. I prefer this over icy hot on my hands because I don't like the cold on my hands, but this is pepper. So yeah, I did like this. And then the last thing I bought were these gloves. It came in a pack of 4, I think. I had gotten these from Five Below, which is sort of a thrift store where I guess they like send all the Amazon stuff that was returned and then you can buy stuff for very cheap. Anyway, so I found them online and I bought more of these. They do get like messed up with the fuzzies and stuff, but I like the little skeleton thing and it really helps with keeping my hands warm. So for household thing, I got a meat thermometer. The last one that we had stopped working, even though it says it's water resistant. It's kind of cool because it has a little drawings about the temperatures. It's Undaxin. The last thing that I got for household was this peppermint essential oil. The brand is Natural Bliss. I have not used this. I got this for fleas. So we got this a while ago. It's called Flea and Tick Home Spray for Cats. It's called Vet's Best. Anyway, it's empty, but I pretty much have just been putting peppermint oil and water in here and reusing this. Basically, there's like a few essential oils that actually kill fleas, and peppermint and one other one are the only oils that actually kill, versus the other ones they just kind of like run away from it. The cats are good with the fleas right now, so I haven't used it, but I just got it to have it on hand. I got several things for school. So I got this protractor ruler for my land surveying class. I had this baby one from structural geology and I thought I only had one. Eventually, after I bought this, I saw that I had a bunch of these, but I still kind of like that this is bigger because it gets lost a little bit less. Because my floor is red, sometimes this gets lost. I tried using other protractors and I just liked this one. I got used to it, so yeah. The other thing I got from my land serving class was this paper from Amazon. It fucking sucked. This was just too thin and like this curls up when you use it. It's so annoying. I would not recommend. It was cheap. It was $7, but I think I'm just gonna buy the one that was at school, which was like $12, and it did not roll up like this. It seems almost like see-through. I don't know, it's weird. And then I got this iron for my sewing class. The brand is called, I can't say it, Cuisinal. Anyway, that's the brand name. This is pretty cute. I kind of maybe should have just gotten a regular sized iron, but this was advertised as a steamer slash iron. I used it as a steamer for a dress and a shirt, and I feel like it didn't really work very well, but it does have a lot of steam, so I did like it as an iron for sure. I also did not like that it was just kind of a round thing. I wish there was a point, because when you're pressing to make like little seams, it's kind of harder because it's so big. Like there's not like a fine point. Like there's this thing, but this didn't really help either. And then I got these earmuffs because for some reason, I guess I trained myself that if I'm wearing headphones, I'm productive, and sometimes I don't want to hear music. And then sometimes they're uncomfortable to wear for too long because of my earrings. But these ended up being like similar problem. Like eventually like the cartilage ones will hurt a little bit. And even these a little bit. This is maybe a dumb purchase. I kind of want to try them out because even for doing chores, it's been kind of hard to like initiate doing the chores. So maybe I'll use these. The only fashion thing I got was a black sweater. The previous month I bought way too much fucking clothes. And so, I mean, they were all thrifted, but still. Anyway, this time around, I got a sweater from Burlington. It was like $8. It's dirty. I don't want to go get it. It's like a thin sweater, and I like it. Also, I feel like I've been mostly wearing it as a shirt, to be honest. So for beauty, I'll start with the makeup. I already talked about all these in 2 other videos, and I'm actually going to make another video about all the makeup I bought this year. I'm kind of evaluating stuff. I got this Glossier lip balm. I miss Aquaphor. I got this eyeshadow palette, which I really like. It's like very fine glitter and I love it. I got a brown liquid lipstick. I like the color, but it's not transfer proof. I got this Flower Beauty blush. The color is Wild Rose. It's very pretty. I broke my other one, so I repurchased it because it's one of my faves, which I'm actually wearing right now. I bought this mascara. I've been buying CoverGirl for a long time. And I got this Rimmel primer. So far, I've been liking it, but I've only used it like a couple times. So we shall see how that is. I got this lip gloss. It's called Blossom Beauty Bloom. It has little flowers. I kind of wish that it didn't have any name and I could see the flowers more, but it's okay. It's a thin oil, in my opinion, not really a gloss. So I like that. I kind of wish I would have just gotten a regular like stick balm, but anyway, this is very pretty. That lives in my purse now. For skincare, I bought this Bioderma cleanser. I haven't used it. I've tried the blue one a lot, but I decided to go with this pink one because it's supposed to be more sensitive or whatever. The blue one was recommended to me by a dermatologist from Mexico, so I figured I would retry that one. I also bought this CosRx travel thing. I've used the micellar water, the cleanser, and the essence. I was feeling neutral about everything so far, but actually the essence is actually pretty good. So I would consider buying the full size, but we shall see. So I have been on a hunt for a makeup bag that's big enough for my husband and me if we travel. I found the perfect makeup bag, but not really. Anyway, this is fucking adorable. I got this from Ulta online. It's from the Vintage Cosmetic Company. Repair. Anyway, it's super cute. It's like plasticky. The lining inside is nice too. However, I don't know. I guess I feel like it's kind of hard to like open it and like dig through because it's like kind of on the, because it's like upright, you know? But anyway, I've only used this once so far. I went to my sister's and ended up using most of her stuff, but anyway, I think it will fit both of our stuffs in here. And the last thing I bought that has not arrived is a leave-in conditioner spray. I really like the Avon one that I had. I wasn't gonna buy it because it's an MLM or whatever, but I actually did look it up and I could not find it. So I ended up going with a different brand. We'll see how it is. I got a pet bed for a stray cat that hangs out in our backyard. The cat really liked the bed. They never like cat beds, but he liked it. So I ended up keeping it indoors, but now they haven't been using it. So I don't know if I should just put it outside for the other cat or if I should just buy another one. I bought a candle warmer It's super cute. It has a little flower. I have one in my bathroom and I wanted another one for the entryway. However, there's like a little screw thing that allows the little flower to go up and down. And it went all the way down into the candle. So the light bulb got submerged into the candle and I took it out and there was wax all up inside of the light bulb. Luckily it came with an extra one, but yeah, that screw thing is not very stable, so I ended up using a wrench to like tighten it, but I don't fully trust it. So what I ended up doing is I got a bigger candle so that way if it actually falls again, it's not going to hit the wax. So that's what happened. I mean, it's super cute, but that's so annoying that the screw thing doesn't work. And then I got two other things that have not arrived, which were toilet related things. I got a toilet wand kit and toilet tablets. I know it's not the most environmentally friendly, but the toilet wand that's reusable or whatever gets gross. Like it looks yellow. So I just wanted to try like the disposable wands and see how that works. Well, the wand isn't disposable, it's like the little discs. So for fashion, I got two things. So I got this backpack from Burlington. As I have talked about, I got physical therapy putty in my other backpack. There was no way I was going to save it. I had been stalling on it so long. I was using a regular like crossbody bag, but it was kind of annoying. I missed having a backpack. And yeah, so I got this. So originally I didn't like the multi-sack thing, so I was going to add a bunch of pins here. And I bought a pack of pins. I ended up keeping just this one, so I guess add $1 or $2 to my calculations. I ended up warming up to this, and then I didn't want to poke holes in my bag, so I just put it like this on this little ribbon, and then I also tied it through the tail because there's like a little loop because I don't want to lose it, okay? And then I have other keychains that I've had for forever. And yeah, I really like it. It has so many little zippers. The challenge now is remembering where I put everything. But yeah, I really like it. I bought another Amazon bag, but I returned it because fuzz attracted to it really bad. It was actually the same one that I used to have, but the black one just attracted too much lint. Or I guess you could see it more. Last thing that I got were these heels, which might be a Christmas present, so I guess I could delete this $40, but the brand is Comfort View. I had the black ones and they were super comfortable. Like they were so nice. And I ended up like bending them because I stepped like this, so I had to toss them. And then I couldn't find them anymore. And eventually I found them on Amazon and ended up going with this color because I already have two other heels that are black. And sometimes I need this color for a church choir. I've worn them once already. They're not as comfortable as I remembered. So that kind of sucks. I also kind of remember that this was even more cushiony, like the heel part, but I don't know if they changed them or what. They don't look super fancy, especially because of this and like this canvas material, but they are comfortable. Again, not as comfortable as I remember they were, but they're still pretty nice. Okay, so 3 corrections. I forgot to show this travel pot from Daiso. It wasn't the math, I just forgot to talk about it. And the other 2 things is that, or actually 3 things, were that I added the pin, which was $2, because I gave the other ones away for Christmas. And I ended up removing the heels because it ended up being a Christmas present from my dad to me, which means I was only over by $54 for the whole year. So I guess that makes me feel better. I had 2 rants in mind, but I think I'm just gonna skip them today. Maybe I'll talk about it in the future. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.